Welcome to this video on vegan poetry. I'm reading you these poems from Carrington Hut on the Harmon Pass route. Veganism has existed for centuries now, and so has the expression of veganism in poetry. The poem I No Longer Steal from Nature by Abu al-Mari is a 1,000-year-old vegan poem expressing the same values of veganism we have today. I no longer steal from nature. You are diseased in understanding and religion. Come to me that you may hear something of sound truth. Do not unjustly eat fish the water has given up, and do not desire as food the flesh of slaughtered animals, or the white milk of mothers who intended its pure draught for their young, not noble ladies. And do not grieve the unsuspecting birds by taking eggs, for injustice is the worst of crimes. And spare the honey which the bees get industriously from the flowers of fragrant plants. For they did not store it that it might belong to others, nor did they gather it for bounty and gifts. I wash my hands of all this, and wish that I perceived my way before my hair went grey. So, in this poem, as the website describes for us, the legendary poet sheds light on the injustice mankind has been perpetuating on the voiceless animals of our planet. He points out the sense of entitlement humanity holds over the rest of the living beings we share our planet with. So the next poem is called Resemblances, Us and Them by Lenny Ha. Resemblances, us and them. Flowing tears from their eyes, dripping blood from their body. Silent screams, silent suffering, born to obey, born to die, nets catching them, glasses and fences caging them, bullets chasing after them, knives cutting through them. We are the hunters hunting them for what they are to us: food, clothing, exhibit, test object. Nothing more than commodity. Walking with their feet, cleaning their skin, following their herd, communicating their thoughts, feeding their children, holding each other close. They are just like us, running through the wilds, picking up foods, playing with each other, breathing in fresh air. We are just like them. Why does no one see? Why does no one care? They are just like us. We are just like them. Their suffering is our suffering. When we make them suffer, we suffer too. By Lenny Ha. It's really sad how we as a species distance ourselves from other species and thus justify cruelty towards them, Lenny Ha explains. Maybe if we see how similar we are really, we can rethink our attitude towards non-human animals. And the third poem I've got to read to you from the Vegan Review website is The Planet's Lungs by Rhonda Maza. The planet's lungs. The rainforest gives us air to breathe, in every cow absorbing leaf. Don't cut it down, says the law. So they set the fires and say, aha, and then collect their money for meat, and burn and more and more and more, as you eat and eat and eat. How much, you ask, just one person per day? The answer is 35 square feet by Rhonda Maza. This poem is about deforestation. Deforestation has been and continues to be a huge global crisis. The destruction of the Earth's rainforest has not only destroyed the homes of millions of animals, but it has also been a large contributor to global warming. The Planet's Lungs by Rhonda Maza brings up to our attention the deforestation that facilitates cattle ranching, specifically that of the Amazon rainforest in South America, often referred to as the lungs of the planet. Over 13,000 square kilometres of the Brazilian Amazon were burnt in the first 7 months of 2020. Maza emphasises how we as humans continue to destroy the earth for our own gain and consumption despite the consequences. And from a New Zealand poet who kindly sent me in this poem, his name's Julian and he's from Poneke and he grew up in Ahu Mairangi. And his influences are Margaret Mahy, Katherine Mansfield and Gerard Manly Hopkins. I will include his bio in the description below. So the poem I'm sharing with you by Julian today is called Peaceful. Peace is found when a farm's only sound is mud glugging gumboot steps across fresh rain-fallen fields, or dry clumpy clods kicked, bursting against dust-brown ground, or plants and shrubs focused on slowly growing, knowing their places between great trees with dead and living leaves, and there worms and birds and bees about, fast lives abound, flitting all around. Peace is made when butchers trade knives for spades, as hacksaw blades degrade, fading away in rusty shades. Peace is the scene when farmers plant plants and trees, and the only death seen is leaves falling down on clean rains washing through stream fresh streams and out to swirling seas.